Hello, welcome to the stream Art of Battle. We're back on Divinity Original Since 2 to continue on our playthrough now that we are out of Fortjoy. My cat is looking at me weird. Okay, that's fine. Last time, we finally escaped Fortjoy, beat Alexander, and we are now in a boat. So what could go wrong? And after finishing the boat situation, I'm literally not knowing what happened after that. No, I know a little bit after that, but I'm pretty much lost after that. Or at least fast I will be lost. What do you want, cat? Ah! It's on me! The cat is on me! See the control of the stream. I can't beat that. She's cuddling on me. I don't want love. I don't want affection. Please.
Claude, so close to escaping.
Who the heck are you, Claude? I don't even know who you are. No, cat. No. Don't do anything dumb. Don't stab me. No, don't hit the mic. You don't have the right. I don't know what she's trying to do. Know that there's a lot of items that I can steal. It is fun. And that I don't like the fact that she's... Hey, help me please.
Nothing on any of the dead bodies. Maybe there's something below.
Spare me, Gareth. We got what we came for. This is what success looks like.
I won't see them tossed overboard. Not here. We'll hold a proper service.
What's his face and so would want us to get this ship sailing before all else. They died for those Godwoken, after all.
Hello. I'm getting attacked by my cat. She wants me dead. How are you doing?
You know their names, Malady. Can't you even pay them that much respect?
Gareth inhales sharply, then catches you out of the corner of his eye and smiles, barely.
Our guest stirs. Welcome, Godwoken. Glad to see you safely aboard.
Very glad indeed.
Good number of bodies entering the deck. Ask how many were lost in the battle.
Too many.
One too few, actually. Alexander, he's alive.
There you saw him fall with your own eye. What happened?
Apparently, you didn't hit hard enough.
Frick.
He's in the hold below decks. Unconscious, but alive.
So you better get a move on before the order realize he's still at large.
Yes, we certainly had better, but the ship won't move.
She's mute. We need to free her tongue.
Bro, does that mean this is live wood sip?
Quite expedient, isn't it? Dallas seems to have made a ship out of an ancestor tree, then found a way to bind the spirit within to her alone. That means only she can control it, unless we can find a way to break the bond.
Ask if an elf might be able to speak with the spirit within the sip.
Go ahead and try. Maybe a pure breed will have better luck than I did. But whatever you do, hurry it up. The longer we sit here, the higher the chance the Order will get their hands on you.
We won't let that happen.
Yes, and all that.
Ask if they have any lead on how to gain control of the ship.
The Seekers, the survivors of us, have been combing the ship from bow to rudder. It hasn't been easy. This place is laced with dark magic.
Dark magic.
These Seekers have such a limited skill set.
That's mean.
We lost a man in the search. Malady might not appreciate that, but I do. And I hope you do too.
I'm sure the Godwoken will be able to get the ship moving. They kind of like to feel useful, don't they?
So you'll do your best.
It's your best that'll save us all.
Don't hit the mic. I can't move. My cat is on me. Oh, hello, the Red Prince. I don't care about you. I don't like you. My cat don't want me to move. I I'm stuck. Don't play with the mic. You don't have the right to play with the mic. I want to put that in the chest. That in the chest. Put that in the chest. Don't stab me with your claw, please. So, how are you doing while I'm trying to not get
What am I
stabbed
even
by my
looking
cat?
for? Will I know it when I see it?
Ah! I don't like that situation. Let's be honest. Who are you? Why do you work? Don't stab me. Okay, she's gone.
There must be something around here.
Who are you? Oh, Ethan. Okay, that's who you are. I'm close to leveling up. I think most of my equip is down there. I think. Okay, Sybil is there. Hello, Sybil. How are you doing?
We've braved the joy, and I lust for further adventure. What say you? Shall we continue our journey together?
Tara, you'd love for her to join you.
You're not quite certain you'll ever sleep soundly with Sabine in any sort of proximity, but at least she's on your side. For the moment.
Until she stabbed me.
A moment's pause. I had thought us too wicked for rest.
Tara, you've noticed the ship is scarred, just like she is.
Ha! People will enslave anything these days. At least back in my day, they had the elegance to opt for an elf.
Ask Sybil where she's from. Where's home?
A strange question from an elf. Home, you ask. You know very well there's no such thing. I hail from the land that was, the kingdom of fog, the grave of divinity. If ever I had a home, it has long since gone up in the smoke of death fog, along with so many elves. So, no home, except everywhere, really. The world is mine. It's mine because I say it is.
She looks at you expectantly.
Yes, you may bow before the queen of the world.
Smile and play along. Go down on your one knee and bow to her.
We, the queen of the world, smile upon thee with favor. We dub thee Knight of the Needle. Arise, good lady, and wear your title proudly.
That's a kind of cute interaction.
She takes you by the hands and laughs heartily as you stand up.
How kind of you to play along. We won't forget.
It's a really cute interaction. Take your leave. Hello you. Hello Lois. I want to speak to Lois.
Hey, don't I know you from somewhere? So, we've got quite the task on our hands, haven't we? I have to admit, the whole thing is very intriguing.
Can't you say anything else?
Tara, you don't know what this next chapter will hold, but you hope she'll join you in finding out.
The old band back together again, I guess that depends, doesn't it? Look at me. Hard. What do you see?
Losa leans back slightly, thin arms crossed in front of her chest, and stares at you defiantly from dark eye sockets, darker and deeper set than when you first met. She blows back a lock of white hair, matted with sweat and grime, and holds back a smile from the corners of her lips.
1 or 3. Say you see her, Lois, the same person you traveled with before.
But I'm not the same, am I?
I
want to make sure you understand, well, the risks.
She could not like the first one. Ask her to explain what exactly she believes the risks are.
I can hear its thoughts. It isn't out for blood. It's out for pain. Domination. Total domination. I was wrong to think I could hold it off. I might hurt you. I might hurt anyone. Could you stop me? Really stop me, if it came to that?
There you did it before. Went turn against the elf Sayala, remember?
Do I ever? Still sore from that one. At the time, I wanted you to defend me. I didn't realize how bad things had gotten. I know better now. Something like that happens again, you do what needs to be done. Deal?
No, it's a deal.
Well, all right then.
She pinches your cheek, a sparkle in her dim grey eyes.
I knew I could count on you to murder me in a pinch. Let's go, Chief.
Yep, you can trust me for that, probably.
Pretty nice ship, eh? Captain Losa. Has a ring to it, doesn't it?
As low as what's he make of the Seeker.
Depends which one. Most of them seem a little too earnest for my taste. But Malady, she's my kind of girl. In any case, it looks like they're probably going to help me find out whatever's leeching off my magnificent brain. So I'm not too pressed about being in the same boat. Ha, the same boat.
Tell Lois there's something on your mind. Ask if she has a minute to talk.
Sure thing, Chief. What's up?
There you spoke to one of the god in the Isle of Echo.
One of the gods? Really? Well, look at you go. What did they say?
They're the truth. You met dear Senderlius and he told you that sea Lois was a liability.
One of the gods said that.
Well, technically he didn't say that, but...
Losa huffs on her fingernails and buffs them on her tunic, smirking.
Nice.
Say you hope. You know you wouldn't abandon her over some
Her
apparition.
face cracks into a mischievous smile. She capers around you, bouncing from one foot to the next, chanting.
Yep, I still like that.
You like me, you really, really like me.
You know. She's a kid.
She stops suddenly, goes rigid, then relaxes, smiles broadly, and leans over to whisper in your ear.
I like you too.
Oh.
Ship, eh? Captain Losa. Has a ring to it, doesn't it?
I felt myself go a little bit red.
Sure thing, Chief. What's up?
Ask for Sigo once all this is over.
No, wherever the next road leads, I guess. I never was one to sit in one place too long. How about you? You missing home by now?
Hello, I was just not expecting that. You're missing home by now. There that you haven't had a real home in a year.
I hear you. I've always kind of felt like home isn't really a place or a time or anything like that. It's just a feeling you get. It's all in the mind.
Ask her if she feel at home now.
I think as long as I might lose myself at any moment, I'll feel like a bit of a stranger, no matter where I go.
I still need to find him back in the ship. Because when you get in the ship, I don't know if you already get to that state, everybody in your team go away. And you need to find them back. Even the one that you didn't took with you, you are on the boat now, that I could take them if I wanted. Say that if it helps, he is no stranger to you, visitor or not.
That does help. Thanks, Chief.
Take your leave. Okay, where is Fane? Yep. Normally, the Sibyl still have, yes, Sibyl still have all my legendary items, so yes, they keep the item. Since I didn't see Fane here, I guess he's upstairs. Probably on the other side. Ethan is there, I saw him. Beast is there, so Fane is there. Fane is there. Hello, Fane. How are you doing, Fane?
I must say, you may not be an eternal, but you are certainly not as temporary as many of your fellows. You handled yourself well. Personally, I am just glad that I do not have to walk back to Reaper's Coast. Wind travel may be primitive, but it is at least efficient.
Not that the ship is livewood. It doesn't need wind to move.
Livewood? You have taken a dead elf and carved it into a pleasure yacht? I knew you people were barbarians. I had no idea you were sadists, too.
Did he really tell that to an elf?
Well, no matter. Whatever gets me to Reaper's Coast quickly. I have an excavation site to explore.
You're curious. What does he hope to find in this excavation site?
The only treasure worth digging for. Knowledge.
Yeah, I'm doing well, and you?
I was investigating a site where several artifacts of my people have been found. Some were even intact. Alas, I was not the only one there. Those red-robed idiots were scurrying about too, trampling precious clues under their ignorant boots. They caught me when I failed to correctly respond to their questions, and dragged me here. Still, it's good to be on the move again.
Laugh and tell him you're not in any rush. Mostly you just want to relax and maybe have a drink.
Ah, yes. I have heard that your people enjoy various fermented fruits and vegetables. It often seemed to be involved in... Pardon? Was that an invitation? Were you trying to initiate some form of mating ritual?
What? What? No, not really. I'm just being friendly. What? You weren't trying to be flirty, but you suppose?
Why, that would be excellent. I have been curious about this for some time. The social interactions, the expectations, the mechanics.
Not really?
Come now, let's begin immediately. I shall compile my notes afterwards.
No?
Fane grabs your hand and enthusiastically pulls you behind the screen.
No! What the heck? What?
Well, that was most unusual. I mean, I had read all the leading authorities on it, but I didn't think... It's just... that thing you did with your tongue, it was quite
What?
unexpected.
What? Oh. Wasn't expecting that. What am I supposed to say? I will maybe reload because I'm not interested into him, honestly. What am I supposed to say? Not quite. That wasn't quite what you predicted. You're not sure how to feel about it.
No, I must apologize if I am... well, if I wasn't... if I lacked... you know... experience. I thought I would rather enjoy it. It had been so built up in the books of your people, but... it's just that well... I felt nothing. Neither the warmth of your touch, nor the fire of your passion. I may as well have been shucking an oyster.
Right then?
Well, I mean, don't get me wrong, you were perfectly adequate. Sublime test conditions, really. It's just... well, all these books promised a transcendental experience. Instead, it was merely... biological. Now, if you'll excuse me.
The skeleton pulls a notebook from his robes and starts scribbling. You can hear him muttering something about highly unorthodox, lack of sensation, and coccyx. You ponder his words as you pick up the last of your belongings. You're almost sure that's what he said.
Before you go, ask Fane if you'd like to come with you. You might get further if you work as a team.
A team? What an interesting prospect. You certainly seemed capable in Fort Joy, and a companion on Reaper's Coast could be quite educational. Very well. I am open to this. I believe you normally spit on your palms to seal agreements, but I seem to lack the fluid and the desire to touch you. I hope a hearty verbal agreement will suffice.
That's fine. I don't understand what happened there. No, it could work out for both of you.
Very well. Let's be off.
I'm serious about the fact that I kind of want to reload because I didn't want to do whatever I did with him. Do I reload? I didn't want to, well, that kind of relationship with Fane. I don't know. If there is a special...
How can one be seasick when one has no stomach?
Good question.
This is heinously unfair.
Do I reload? I didn't want to have that kind of relationship with a skeleton, honestly. I'm not interested in Fane. I'm more interested in the two other in the team. No, you know what? I will keep things like that. That's fine. Too late to regret my choice.
I've spotted something.
Okay, yes, the glass, so I can finally respect them. Don't need that intelligence. A bit more strength. You don't need that point in Lore Master. More Lucky Charm. Don't need that point in Leadership. Summoning. And you don't need Pet Pal. So I will give you... What could you use? Picture of Health could be useful, but you don't have the good stat for that. Morning Person can be useful if I need to bring you back. Missionary can be useful, but you're not the one that kill. I think I will give you all skilled up. Or... You know what? Let's remove one skill point in there, put it in Scoundrel, and give you the Pound. Oh, but Executioner can go with that. But you don't kill, so that's fine. One free movement point is always good. Now, you. I want to respect you. That's fine. The Lore Master is good enough. And honestly, no, you're already perfect. I think. Yes, you are. And you, do you have anything bad? The consideration is okay. It's the point. I need to become the strongest. I just remove one Lore Master. Thievery, perfect. You're now stronger to steal thing. And your skill are already good enough. For the fight that is coming, having Escapist is useless. But I will not remove it, in case I forget later. So, first of all, let's go interact with those. I can maybe get my level up there.
You keep...
The Seeker flexes her arms stiffly. Her joints audibly pop. She sees...
I owe you, Godwoken. Without your help, I'd likely still be a prisoner around here, not guarding Alexander the bloody Divine himself.
She nods her thanks and immediately winces, laying her hand on the back of her neck.
Tell her to open the gate. You want to find out if the prisoner know how to get this ship moving.
Good luck getting anything out of either of them. Our special guest is out cold, and the other one ain't in much of a talking mood.
Say that you have to try and demand that she unlock the gate.
Alright then, just... don't make me regret it.
In the worst case, I'm killing both of them. You know? Can you open the
find
door?
something useful.
Hello,
The
you.
young Magister paces around the brig, fussing over Alexander's unconscious form. She leans over and applies a damp cloth to his brow. She notices you observing her. She straightens her back and sets her jaw in a defiant scowl.
You're so weak.
Magister Ranley, Corker's mate of the Divine Eminence vessel, Lady Vengeance. That's all the information I'm giving to any of you lot. So stow your questions, elf.
They are your no magister, but they are always grateful to those who help them. If she know how to get this ship moving, they might look more kindly to her.
Magister Ranley, Corker's mate of the...
Divinity raised your hand and say that she doesn't have to tell you anything yet, just has to listen.
The Magister falls silent, but stares at you with unwavering defiance.
Claim that you are overheard Maladies declaring she have no choice but to execute the prisoner if she wouldn't help them.
There's a shift in the Magister's expression, a flicker of doubt. Then,
I'm a good Magister, loyal. But Dallas, something about her has changed. She's toying with dark magic, like a common sorcerer. She used to sing to the ship. It let her control it. She had this old book of hymns and incantations. It was only ever in her hands, or else locked away in her cabin at the stern. That's all I know. Get away from him, sorcerer. That's the Divine.
Tell her to back away, you have some important matter to attend to.
All right. Don't harm him. I'll be watching.
I wish I could arm him.
Bishop Alexander lies supine on a bare wire cot. Though unconscious, his eyes are only half closed. His
Wait a minute,
swollen
I will
jaw
block my
hangs
door.
open at an odd angle.
Magister Ranley, Corker's mate.
Too late for that now, Red. The bell can't be unrung.
The wind is making my door do a lot of sound that I dislike. Okay, here we go. Inspect his hand.
Someone has wiped the bishop's hands clean and folded them neatly over his abdomen. They rise and fall in shallow, jagged swells.
Look closely at his simple regalia.
A beautiful six-sided gem rests on the bishop's chest, hung round his neck by an ordinary oiled rope.
Slip the gem from around his neck, place it in your pocket.
The gem sits heavily in your pouch.
Get a good look at his
Bruises
face.
swell beneath his eyes, and a shallow gash zigzags from his right ear down to his beardless cheek. Unconscious, he looks more boy than bishop.
Okay, I have a plan for the situation that will come after that, but I don't know how well it will go. That's my only problem, because I know the fight soon enough will be a very big problem.
The door seems like any door, at least at first. Then you notice its unblemished wood. There is no knot, no scratch, no dent to detract from its apparent perfection.
The old textbook of a door like these, this Putostium, they were called place your palm against the door.
The wood groans and creaks. A face appears in the wood, tortured and tormented. A six-sided indentation is carved on its forehead, as if a gem or amulet had made a mark there. The face vanishes.
All the gem you took from Alexander out toward the door.
The anguished face appears once more. It dips its forehead towards you and waits.
Hold the gem to the six-sided shape carved in the figure forehead.
A shudder of pleasure racks the figure in the door. It seems to breathe. All of a sudden, all anguish is gone. It gives you the sternest of looks.
I am summoned. Speak the password.
Theodore, your password seems to have been sent. Ask for a new one.
No.
Did that in order for you to be able to continue this conversation, you'll need it to give you the password. Oh, success impossible.
The elven mind is as simple as it is stubborn. My answer remains as ever. No.
I don't remember how to get the answer. It's been a long time, I don't even remember.
The bell can't be unrung.
Bishop Alexander lies supine on a bare wire cot. The bishop's white robe bruises swell someone his
Okay,
white...
there's nothing linked with him. You...
Find something useful.
Okay, that's fine. I was starting to get a little bit scared that, well, I couldn't go out. But maybe it was that door that gave the password.
No entry allowed. Please use the port side door.
All of the six-sided gem and tell the door to open.
Listen up so I don't have to repeat myself again. I am
Okay, we'll
not
close something.
an entry door.
I'm back. Tell the door you forget your password has to be reminded.
Fine. Answer the security question.
No, I'm home. State that before you answer, you'll need to give you the password. Hey!
The password is fortitude. Now, answer the security question.
The face in the door is confused for a moment.
Drat.
Yes, you're dumb. And now I have the password.
This is the stateroom. Authorized personages only.
Set the password.
Speak the password.
Set the password. Fortitude.
Yes, and yes again. The word is spoken. Welcome to the stateroom.
Yeah. That moment when you're outsmart a door. That's always a weird moment, but I'm smarter than the door. Yes. It's big brain time. Thank you for the resub. Thank you. Where do I put my skill? Two-handed or warfare boost everything, so warfare. Summoning. Then do you need more memory? Not really. Strength. Do you need more memory? Yes, you do. Diligence. Okay. I retards. Pain. The one that I need to upgrade is Zoomancer. Do you need memory? No, you don't. So everything in intelligence for more damage. Okay, now she do good damage by herself. Which is good, but could be better if she had more warfare. Also have 3 because of her equipment and the fact that I put 2. If I was to remove all her warfare though, I could get 10 summoning, but I will not do that. Technically, if I remove those counter, I could get 9, but it's not 10. Okay. So we are level 9. There is somebody here, yes.
One more moment, please.
He clicks together 2 halves of some type of gauntlet sitting in his lap and turns his full attention to you.
And there. Rescued at last, am I? To whom do I owe my thanks?
Say that you and your compatriot have Seize this ship from the Magister and demand to know who he is.
I'm a prisoner, of course. Do you think I'd be sitting here calmly if I was a Magister holdout? That infernal Dallas woman left me trapped here, too weak to escape. It seems I'm in your debt.
I guess now that I'm in level 9 I can finally get all the spell I wanted to get. Well, most of the spell I wanted to get. Ask what Dalius did to him.
Why torture? What else?
He extends his arm and pushes up the sleeve. Beneath, the skin is withered and discolored, as if it were magically decayed.
She used some form of domination device on me, forcing my hands to do her bidding, and I've ruined them in the process.
Express your sympathy.
Well, the situation is looking immeasurably better now. You'll hear no more complaints from me. So why don't you tell me all about my valiant rescuers? To whom do I owe my thanks?
Well, yes, he's suspicious. Say that you're just an escapee and that you're lucky to have made it this far.
You undersell yourself. The roster of those who stood up to the Magisters and lived to tell the tale is a short one. I ought to continue what I'm doing here, unless there was anything else.
The name that the ship is immobile. Does he know what might be causing that?
Dallas didn't tell me anything if she could avoid it. But I did overhear her practicing an ancient lizard dialect. Significant, perhaps, don't you think?
Say that you or the lizard could use certain song in their language in order to exert control over slave.
Indeed. Perhaps you should look about. There might be something of the sort that you could use to that effect.
Ask about the armor that he's tinkering with. Something he took from the Magister?
Took it? No, no. I made it. Have you seen the kind of metalwork the Magisters deploy? This is in a different class to them. As I said, the Magisters left me weakened. But this will help give me the strength to carry on my work.
You're mainly a merchant that sell necromancy spell, which is kind of useless for me, but do I want you to have that? Oh wait, you have a spear. That will remove one warfare, but it's way better damage. That spike. I should look everybody to see if they have good item that I could use. I will need you, but not now. Take your leave. Okay, I will start upgrading all my equipment.
This looks like a teleporter pyramid. It could certainly
Now
come
that
in
I
handy.
will be able to do it.
Pyramid. Only one way to find out if it works. Try using it.
I will not try to use it. I know where it goes, and I can die. I don't want to die. Dying is bad. That's a lot of potion. I forget my poison barrel on Ford's Eye. No, my poison. Oh. I guess if I don't have anything better, that will be useful for you. Yes, more warfare, so more damage.
You can put a price on the warriors I have for hire, but you can't put a price
Mine. Mine, I'm stealing everything. There's a suspicious man and me that steal everything.
Enter at your...
That steal everything from the place. I'm not suspicious. Nothing. From right there is a secret thing here. Whoops. Not in the bed. Nice, you can lockpick that. Good luck. Steam lance, I don't really need it, but that's still useful to you. I guess if I want to use a source spell that use water, so not that much damage. Where was the secret thing?
I've spotted something.
Ah, here we go. And now the other one is here. Whoops. Here? Wait, what? I know that there's a secret place here too.
I've spotted something.
There we go. A lot of things worth money. And take the book that is the solution to all that
This
place.
is written in ancient lizard script. It appears to be a song.
I need to steal. Oh, I'm overweight. Whoops. Take all of that. You're the one that can carry item, so take all of that. Okay. Continue stealing. I just imagine the guy that is like, oh, somebody is entering the place. I'm safe. And then you just see the person that came to save you stealing everything from the room. And you just have to look at that. While that person is continuing to steal. I will not say that I will steal what you have after that. Instead of buying everything, I can just steal a part of it. Ah, bow. I don't use those, but I guess it's useful. It's money. And I don't say no to money. I'm sure that there was an item there, though. That is a secret thing. I'm sure that there was a secret thing to see here. Do I need to be on the thing myself? Oh! Oh no, it's on the other side. So, where was the secret thing that I forgot? Where is it? It is. Can I take a
Now
bath?
is not the time for a bath.
Oh. Okay, I need to be on it myself. That's dumb. Go for it, Fane. There we go. Now we can go to the treasure room and steal more. Just realized that my spear is called Here Purser. Seal bag. Get out of those because I don't need to keep them. For now. I'll take them back when I will have to sell. If it wasn't from the fact that it missed bonus, that could have been good. Again, it's better, but it doesn't have bonus. So I have no reason to use them. That's it. Whoops. How much does the thing... That's a lot of money though. Here we go. So now I need to go see every NPC that can sell thing to see if they have anything new for me to take. Mainly I want to go see the polymorph one. Because there is one spell that I want for a long
We have
time.
to find a way to get this ship moving.
Yes.
We can't let the Magisters catch up with us.
Oh,
We're
good
too
armor.
weak to fight them again.
So it's time for me to get the spell why I start playing as Metamorph in the first place. Spider leg. That can still be useful too. Wait, I need to get back everything I gave to Sibyl. At least everything I gave to R2. That'd be Evie. I need to sell all of those. Bum ba-dum. Yes, I decided to use a School of Magic just because of one spell. Come back! I will have to wait. I can't move. So while we're waiting, let's see at all the thing I have. Can you come here, X-Star, please? Please, please.
Did you hear? We're bringing
Thank
you
you.
to Meister Siva, the head of the Seekers.
Okay, there we go.
If
I
we can
want
get out of here, that is.
oily blob. That can be useful, but I don't really care about that one. Do I want skin graph? Also look at the armor that you can sell. There's the fact that they're better, but I lose my set bonus. Which is a little bit sad. Honestly, oh. I just realized that I can give adrenaline to Sibyl now. Let's sell over that. I have a lot of random item that you could wish to get. Okay, yes, I can sell painting to get a lot of money. Get those two. I don't need them anymore. Get that. Ah, money. What wouldn't I do for money? Is there anything else? I could give you that, but I know. The problem is the fact that it's not enough. I need more money. I do need to pay a little bit, but here we go. 3 spell book. And more importantly, I already had adrenaline 3 times. I'm dumb. Here you go, you have adrenaline now. Why did I waste my money like that? Wait, I need to go into the bag. And no, that didn't equip what I wanted to equip. Oh, I can remove that. Hey. And now I finally have the spell. That is the reason why I start playing Polymorph in the first place. Just need to put my thing correctly in my inventory because I have way too much thing. Remove those, honestly. I don't need to keep them in my bar. And so that means I can freely now do that. Can be a spider. I love bug. That look a little bit weird. That's funny. And I can do a spider web to ace myself. Oh no! No!
Pretty nice ship, eh? Captain Losa.
Okay, I'm stuck. That will be annoying. I just finally realized that. Let's put all the... I could get more money if I was to sell all the unique item, honestly. It will be a good way to get money. Well, even more money. But I like keeping every unique item. Because it's something that is fun for me. I will keep the Devour Claw on me because, well, I'll Terralink with a quest. So I will keep it. The rest go into the chest. And the Silas crest too.
Where would I hide something important if I was a Magister?
There we go. The Weber's staying there. That's annoying. I have regret. Now I can steal item from you.
It's good to have a sense of freedom.
I know, it's good to have a sense of freedom. Where's the spear? I want to steal it. Please, no. Cat, no. I ate you. Okay, at least I got the spear. That's fine. That's fine. So, let's buy the rest that I wanted. Since that cat decided to be annoying. Do you sell any piece of armor that I could use? But I mean, that have good bonus. The dodging is better, honestly. Oh, a ring that boosts summoning. If it wasn't from that freaking cat, I would probably have better thing. That shield is way better. Honestly, I will go respect myself a little bit. Temporarily. Just... I'm worldly crooked. Okay, crooked. Just to boost that skill. So maybe I will be able to buy things for a more little price. Hello, dear friend.
It's good to have a sense of freedom once again. Truly good.
I think it's better. I think... Wait, I have a 19% discount if I go back to the max persuasion I can. How much discount do I have? Podum, 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 podum. Ability, bartering, remove that. Persuasion. I can convince people that I'm innocent when I'm not. And now...
It's good to have a sense of freedom once again. Truly
Okay,
good.
bartering is way better. I will go back to max the bartering. I just realized I can even do it more. If I remove that talent, take all skilled up temporarily. Wait, isn't that... Okay, take all skilled up. Then boost my bartering even more. And temporarily a little bit of warfare. And go back to see him. Then go respect myself again to get back Sped Paul. That's what we call a plan, I guess.
It's good to have a sense of freedom once again.
22%. So, I want first of all your spell that costs the least. There we go. I want that shield. It's good, right? It's better from what you have, right? Yeah. Oh, but I can't really send your armor, I just realized, because if I do, you lose so much bonus. Is it worth it? It's kind of worth it. Kind of. The wand. The wand. It will be worth it for you. Not really for you. Wait, what other one-handed weapon there is? Actually, that weapon is good. I kind of want it. You know what? My money! My money! I will lose so much money. Oh wait, I already have necromancy spell. Why would I buy that? My money. It's for the greater good, but my money. I didn't like that. It didn't feel good. Take that. You better never complain again. Wait, I want to see if I even did a good... The damage or less. But the dodging in critical sense not even... I'm not mad. Why would I be? I have no reason to be mad. Take your staff. All one. Do I equip you that is for the principle of it costing too much for me? Cripple is good though. Probably more than suck. No, suck is better even. But the dodging sense. You know what? I will do like that. Take the legendary thing so I can sell what you had before.
It's good to have a sense of freedom once again. Truly good.
I'm not mad. I have also that ring that was interesting. I'm in pain. There is too much things that are interesting. Why are we here? Just to suffer? I need to make sure that I have enough for the fire. Maybe I can steal it. Wait. Maybe I can steal the spell that I'm interested into. Well, that I'm interested by.
The sergeant doesn't seem...
Wait, what? Okay, here we go. Wait, you don't sell the spell? The heck? Wait. I can't get the spell?
You did it. I knew there had to be a way.
No?
And you found it.
What?
It's good to have a sense of freedom once again. Truly good.
That will mean that I need to buy that. The worst part is the fact that I'm not even sure that it will work. You know what? I don't really have a choice, do I? No, it costs way too much, and that thing also costs way too much. When you say that I was rich, I'm not anymore. I never was. At least I have that spell now. And yes, I'm taking that spell just for one thing.
In combat. They won't let you down.
Ability. Remove 2 skill and... well, not 1 skill in that. Put 1 in necromancy. I have that spell for one thing. One thing and only one thing. And if thing doesn't go my way, I'm probably fricked. So... so let's hope that thing goes my way.
You can put a price on the warriors I have for hire, but you can't put a price on the glory they'll win you.
The damage goes so much higher. I'm so happy.
It's good to have a sense of freedom once again. Truly good.
So, either my plan will work or thing goes horribly wrong. I literally forget that there's a fight before that I can do my plan, so let's put you back to your normal thing. Temporarily. Sadly, I can get them new spell because of the fact that for my plan I had to waste so much money. So, everything else could still go very wrong. Because if I'm right, that place is a death hole. Bonk. Level 8 with way too much stat. The first one to play is you. Spider. And webs, so normally you can't move. And now I have the slime to help me. When I said you were supposed to not be able to move, I meant that you weren't supposed to move.
I'm ready.
Please, 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 don't quit. Don't backstab. Ah, you're annoying. Teleport you back there. Heal, my main way of doing damage. Next, my main way of damage, more dodging. While... but I can get the next boost that I could have done. Gift summoning.
Glory is mine.
One of them doesn't have magic armor anymore. One is petrified. And that was the one that was going to play. I don't have enough action point. Why not make everything explode? Bunk. Well, you're dumb. And crates. Honestly, that fight is going better than what I was planning. Oh yes, you have pound now. You can move without it costing. Slime. The slime is burning. That's fine. Okay, I can still hit it even if it's charmed. Peace of mind. Haste. Now you help me killing your friend. Oh wait, you got encourage. It's a bit annoying. But that will not protect you. Not at all. You explode, that's fine, I don't care about. Either you're alive or dead. You are just there to be ready and just do a little bit more damage. Wait, why did Enrage got removed? Wait, I can't I'm dumb. Crit. Now go there. You petrify. Bonk. 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 Honestly, I was expecting more Denzar.
I fear.
I was not expecting it to be that well, to go that well. I will lose 3% dodging, but that's doubling the defense. So sadly, it's kind of worth it. Oh, I love Arrow. Oh! There's some good thing in there. I need to look at something. Okay, one accent point. It's pretty free. Okay.
Another pyramid.
I need to look at my initiative. Both have the same. And you have the worst one. I would need you to have a little bit more than him. So you're sort of play before. Okay, I can pretty much do it now. Pretty much do the follow-up of the plan. But I'm so scared that thing will go wrong. Everything can go wrong so fast. So you should play first.
I've got sword fighters, mages, archers, all willing to fight by your side.
Okay.
If the price is right.
At that point, everything goes wrong. Or we win. That's what I will say. Let's go speak to the boat. I'm so stressed suddenly. Wait, what? Your man is dead? What?
Blessings to our fallen. Pray that they may find rest.
I wasn't planning that. I thought it was alive. In memory, he survived. I don't remember what his weapon is count as though. A dagger. Let's go speak to Garrett. And if we can sell item. If I was remembering that he died, I would have bring him.
Void Slayer, Worm Killer, Godwoken. You have many names. Let's add ship's captain to the
fight.
list once
Whoops.
we get this thing moving, shall we?
Maggot. Okay, Earthquake would be good. Or Skill could also be... That will be good mobility. Deflect Blow is also good. Blitz Attack is also good. Making choices hard because I know that I can die at any time.
Keep Lucian close.
And if what I'm planning doesn't work, it will go so bad.
Pray that they don't go any further, Godwoken. We need you alive.
So that you were told it's imperative to get this ship sailing, you have to search everywhere.
I know what's at stake. But I have to warn you, this ship is alive and dangerous.
Okay, you're not saying anything that was really interesting.
She glances over towards a smouldering pile of ash on the deck nearby. Something is nestled within it. Fragments of scorched bone.
That was Brendan. When the ship wouldn't answer my call, he touched the figurehead, and it attacked him, without warning. He burned, like he was made of parchment.
Especially reminiscent for our dead
Her
compatriot.
eyes flick over to the smouldering ashes once again, her head held at a despondent angle.
Thank you. We were held captive together, on this ship. He kept my spirits up. Now he's dead.
So that there's no time to spare. If this figure is connected to whatever control the ship, then you have to take a look.
She sighs.
I know. Just be careful.
Take your leave.
Before you is a towering figurehead carved in the likeness of a dragon. It looms over the bow, its fangs bared at the open sea.
Sing the song from the tome you found below deck.
The deck beneath you groans and trembles, like the ship itself is awaking from a slumber. A deep sigh emerges, unmistakably the sound of a living being.
You are not the witch. You are not Dallas.
No, I'm not.
You sang the song. Now you must decide my fate. Are you to be my new mistress?
Tell the ship that you must be kind of sort. You have no desire to subjugate or a being of sacred life would, even in this form.
You honor me to embrace me as kin, despite my mutilation. I thank you, but I cannot be free again. Not truly. I am a vessel, and must be guided. Let me take you wherever you wish. We can depart as soon as you are ready.
Say that you want to know more about the ship.
Ask. I am here to serve in all ways.
Say that it's clear that the ship was hewn from ancestry. Who was it in its previous life?
I see you, sister, but I do not see myself. I was once an elf. That much I know. Then I passed and grew into an ancestor tree. But that time has passed. I saw that forest reduced to a dead place. Then I was taken away. My memories were lost, like the leaves from my branches.
Ask how a sacred ancestry came to be turned into a Magister war vessel.
Thanks to the great calamity of our people, the Magisters. They tainted our soil with death fog and uprooted the sacred ancestor trees. They tore me apart and turned me into this monstrosity.
Not that you are enough for now. It's time to prepare to sail.
Of course. Wherever there is sea, I will endeavor to bring you. Consult with your companions and set a course.
The ship's awake. Good.
I'm stressed.
Is she ready to sail?
Tell Melody the ship is active and ready to sail.
A slow, toothless smile stretches across her face.
To driftwood, then.
Okay, I'm stressed. Not your ascent. It is time.
It most certainly is. Forward.
With the sun on their backs and the wind in their sails, the God-woken watched Fort Joy shrink behind them. But their capture of the Lady Vengeance had not gone unnoticed.
Everything could go wrong now.
I respect your mettle, sorcerers. You steal my ship. kill my bishop and ally with demons, but you have no idea what you're really dealing with.
We are ready, Mistress.
Yes, but are they?
I swear, Mistress. I swear they'll perform admirably.
Very well. Show me. Goodbye, sorcerers.
Oh wait, no! I forgot their device.
Oh, for the love of the void. Listen up. We can't win this one, but I can get us to safety. You'll need to buy me time.
I forgot that my team was device. Oh no.
Show us what you can do, Godwoken.
Godwoken? Parasites, rather.
Oh no.
I'll take care of it, Mistress.
I'm in trouble.
May you die in a great, beautiful blaze.
Stop that elf! Her sorcery must be silenced!
It wasn't planned, it wasn't planned, it wasn't planned. I forgot an important part of that quest. Medusa's head. You two will not play. That's fine. As long as I am able to survive long enough. Save. I saved just before in case thing doesn't go my way. That doesn't go like its plan. Okay, that's a problem. He doesn't have enough accent point. Let's roll. I will try to do that in a different way. And by that I mean not doing that the first turn. Doing the plan a little bit differently, that means. At the same time, it's more smart, so... Like I said, I have a plan. Is it a good plan? No. Honestly, no. It's not a good plan. So, since I don't have to do that now, I can literally just... start by doing that. And then... go up there. Oh no! The dog can break all my armor. Come in, cloak. That's fine. Okay, yes, you couldn't touch the one that could have been a problem. Come in, cloak. Okay.
Like a bomb in my belly ready to burst.
Fire. Honestly, adrenaline. Boost that one to the max. Then sealed up. Okay, found the other one.
Silence the demon! She must be stopped! Hold on, I need more time.
Second turn.
You will not take me again, Dallas.
Everybody is boost. Okay, yes, that was a good boost. That's fine, I don't care if he get hit by that. Honestly, I could win that fight for play when I think about that. I have the ability to do so. Mainly because my team is really strong. But what is the point to play fair? What is the point to play fair when you can be very unfair with the game? Pitchfied. Wormwind. Okay, finally, I can't do the plan if she die. I guess he's alive, so I can do the plan. Everything is fine. Honestly, I will save. There is sense that I'm not doing the plan. There is sense that I reload after the plan just to kill everyone. Just because it will be fun to also... Boom. That didn't work. I forgot that you can do that in Honor. My plan is bad. So I'm not doing that plan. I should have known that it was dumb. I should have known. Should have known that you can't do that in max difficulty. Now that I did that, it seemed pretty obvious. Go there. So I will just destroy them in the normal way.
It's like lava flowing through me. I can't contain it for long.
I don't know why I tried. Honestly, I don't know why I tried when I'm completely able to do it myself.
I'll yield to none.
It was fun, honestly, to just try. Try to seize the game. But it's time to just destroy everyone. Well, Fanny will probably die, but I don't care. Or not. Okay, one dead. You all don't play. Oh, one didn't get touched. You could be a prime for Fane. Or... Let's see, that's fine. I don't care.
Don't stop. It's working.
Can I do Wormwind? No, I can't. So I will not do that. Let's just... let's do that. Medusa said is still there, so I will. And turn. I should have... okay, no, I shouldn't have done that like that. That's fine. You don't have a magic armor anymore. No, you don't. You do. Yeah, but she's trying to make us run away. Not that we need to, but... like in the current way, we don't even need to run away. Punk. This is because I still wasted my time taking that spell. Oh. But I wasn't planning on you being a problem. You know what? I will hurt you. Oh! But he will totally have win if directly if she didn't want to run away. Dumbass. That's how I will call you. Go back on the ground. Oh no! Oh, that would hurt though. Yay, my mates can't use magic anymore. That was annoying. At least my damage mates. I realized I waste money. I literally did all that to get one thing charmed. And now I wasted my money.
Almost there. A little longer.
I feel robbed. Yeah, I just need like one level more for it. Curse. Oh no. Wing. We said you could touch Malady. We said you could. Because it was certainly not me. The game just lagged. Breathe. Okay, here we go. Honestly, it's armed. I don't care if one of my people die. It's okay, like it will sense anything. What you just did was useless. Oh no! Dead ways. What can I do? You're still mine. Well, not for long, but you're still mine for now. You're charmed, so I don't need to care about you. Move there, so I can. I give opportunity to you. Woo! Win. I win these.
with the help of the half-demon Malady. The God-Woken escaped through the veil that separates life from death.
Oh, the squirrel is alive. That's literally the first time the squirrel survived for me.
Here has a familiar
that long.
smell, like the place you grew up. Old memories begin to well within you, but the sweet sour smell of decay suddenly punctures them.
Look around and realize you've been here before.
A faint creaking sounds in the distance.
Honestly, it was way easier than I was expecting. I was literally planning on seizing my way out of that situation. But no, we just destroyed them. We literally just win without a trouble. Nobody died. That's my biggest suck. Nobody in the team died. It wasn't even close. But I wasted money before that though. Let's remove that spell for now because I need to get that back.
Tis and Delius. The gods. Are they dead? How can this be?
I will help Amadia.
Thank you, my child. Thank you.
I will help. We'll end up with their Sidenlis.
Your time is short. Your time is short.
Yeah, my time is short. I don't care. Good discussion. That's for sure. I really want to see all their discussion.
Be gone. Be gone from here. Ugh. Where is my champion?
Probably dead. If it's Beast, he's dead.
Bring my champion.
Hey. Now the lizard then bring back my god.
The cursed tendrils slacken. Zorstissa inhales deeply, air wheezing in her throat.
My one. My one.
He's also dead. The only one of you that still have a champion is the elf and Amadia.
As he regains consciousness, Tyr's and Delius frees an arm from the tendrils that bind him. He clutches at the coils, but cannot rend them apart.
Curse these snakes! Curse these binds!
The others too? Am I the first to wake? It doesn't matter. There is no time. You must leave this place. It's too dangerous.
Ask him what happened. How did he end up trapped like that?
It struck even here. In these halls. Invisible it creeps. The void. It is here. The cosmic spider ever weaving its webs. The void is coming for us gods. Coming to drink us dry of our powers. We stand no chance. Not here.
What's going on? Is he afraid?
Yes. I, the god who created you, tremble. Soon the Seven will be nothing but morsels in the maws of the void. Unless you do as I bid you. Do what I blessed you for. You have already set loose some of the powers locked within you. But there is a great well of possibility as yet untapped. You cannot stop until you ascend to the highest heights of your power. You cannot stop until you become divine. Like Lucian, you will be called to unite the powers of the Seven against the Void. Like Lucian, you will lead our proud people to preeminence. But unlike Lucian, your weakness will not lead you to foolish failure.
So that is the grand plan. Ask to do as Lucian once did.
Either a new divine rises, or the world falls prey to the Void. One of the Godwoken must become the new divine, and that Godwoken must be you. You are my champion. So set off in pursuit of Divinity.
You wonder if even Divinity will save you. Look at him. He's a defeated god.
But you are an undefeated Godwoken, ready to unite the powers of the Seven. Now hurry. Get out of here before... Hush. It's here. The spider's here. Run. Go. I will find you. I'll be in...
White-hot cold pierces your heart like a blade. You are frozen to the spot. The burning cold pumps through you like a curse, and then...
Who said I don't want to help the Void? Oh.
The same troubled look is visible on each face. You've seen the gods beaten and defiled, strung up as a warning.
If the Void tree is causing all of this, then it seems to be growing more powerful. We have to get out of here and find an answer.
What can yet be blessed, can yet be restored. One way or another, Divinity will survive. Through all of you, and all of me.
Gods, schmods. They aren't interested in me, and I'm not interested in them. It seems whatever's inside me is more powerful than any of them anyway. Or at least more cunning.
I had dreams of what I should say if I saw the Seven Lords once more. But that was a nightmare.
I really wonder what happened when you follow Lois' history. When you play Lois. If I'm dying in that run, there's an instant I'm starting back as Lois. Honestly. Oh, the one that died.
People are going to perish. People are going to die, and I can't stop it. She'll do it now. She'll never stop. She'll never stop.
Ifan's spirit stares at you, seemingly through you. There is neither affection nor blame in his expression.
Got his name.
He gives no sign of seeing you. Ifan's eyes flicker rapidly from side to side, as if trying to take in an expansive sight. He whispers, Gleku Doma, over and over, and suddenly you seem to hear the chattering of thousands of elven voices in the distance. Then, before your eyes, his spirit dissolves into the sound, his own voice joining the cacophony that you can hear. That you could hear, for now no sound remains. All is calm. The Red Prince's spirit stands bewildered, his spectral eyes beleaguered by disbelief.
Defeat? I have been defeated. Impossible. Impossible.
Tell him you're very sorry, Paris.
No. The Red Prince does not perish. Even here I hear the voices of destiny whisper. I will have my empire yet. I will have my empire yet.
Yeah. Let's remove what I put for you that is useless now. Wait, what? There we go. Now it's equal. There we go. That's way better. Since exploding corpse wasn't useful at the end.
Where have you been? I can't keep this up much longer. We need to go.
Say you're ready.
Brace yourself. This might hurt.
Might.
A lot.
Oh.
The chill of the Hall of Echoes clung to the Lady Vengeance as it returned to the shores of Reaper's Coast. The Godwoken were alive, but what of the gods?
So, Act 2. Now, I know so little of the game that I could die at any time from an ambush. Well, no, I know the start of Act 2, but the rest is completely dark. But that should be fine, right? Did I forget to put back my skill and persuasion? I think I did.
Solid ground materializes beneath your feet. Your weight falls back into your body all at once, and bright sunlight stings your eyes. As your eyes adjust, you realize you're still aboard the Lady Vengeance. A gust of fresh sea air caresses you, and warm sunshine prickles your skin.
One moment, please. Oh, just a moment.
Malady explodes in a fit of retching that racks her body. At last, she sneezes and expels a glob of something shiny and silver onto the deck. It wriggles quickly off the siding and plummets into the sea with a splash.
Better. Let's not do that again anytime soon,
Look around the empty deck, ask her what happened to the other.
Oh, don't start. It was all I could do to save a few of them. It's no mean feat bringing an entire ship full of unspent souls to the Hall of Echoes, you know.
I think she threw up.
I managed all the interesting ones, though. You're welcome. I do hope you learned something useful on our little field trip.
There you're not sure. You met one of the god again, and they seem desperate.
Desperate how?
Describe to her everything you saw and heard in the Hall of Echo.
I see.
You will betray me at some point.
So, your god seemed uncharacteristically frightened, told you the void was coming, and that only you could ascend to divinity, after which you felt a cold deep within you. Well then, it sounds like you need to ascend, doesn't it? And quickly.
She inspects her fingernails with great attention, then looks up at you from under an arched eyebrow.
Did they mention how you were meant to become the next divine?
Admit they were somewhat vague on that point.
Well, luckily for you, Mama Malady is here to help. We already know you can bless, but as far as I know, you can neither see source nor take it as you see fit. I may not know much about divinity, but I do know that any godwoken worth their salt will know how to perform all these so fantastic feats. You need to go see the Meister.
Ask where you can find this Meister.
Oh, she's got one of those things in Driftwood. You know, the building where people go and they do things inside of it? Home, that's it. She's got a home in Driftwood.
I see.
Give me your map. There you are. Tell her I sent you and she'll handle the rest. You're at the beginning of a long journey, Godwoken. Long, but exceedingly interesting. Now, I must be going, and so must you.
Take your leave.
Before you go, if I'm not back by the time you find out where our journey takes us next, you can call me back here. Tell the ship. She'll know how to summon me. And in the unlikely case you don't manage to do whatever it is you'll need to do to become what you need to become, you could call me, but I would be grateful if it doesn't come to that.
Okay, so Laura, what do you want to say?
The squirrel reaches out and touches your ankle. sending a hot flush rippling through your body.
I forgot to put back my speak to animal skill. Whoops. I forgot to put back a lot of my skill.
No one ever regretted.
Let's go get that back. So, all skilled up is remove. Pet ball. Ability. Sorry. And there we go. Everything is back to normal. Oh, and I can... Wait. I forgot to bring my team. There we go. Remove that, put that back on. So. Most people are dead. Just to know, did you already get that far in the game? Because now the map is giant. Hordzoy was nothing. Welcome to the Reaper Coast. I will save in case it's crash or something like that. And also the difficulty just step up now. Because obviously it did. Mistake will not be forgiven. Oh, Sibyl, what do you want to say?
Here we are, Reaper's Coast. We made it.
You look pensive. Something on our mind?
The hunt, like always. To be God-woken is all well and good, but above all, I've yet to find the Master. Somewhere further inland, Roost Anlon breathes. All I have to do now is pick up his scent and make his last breath worth my while.
Menacing, but that's fine. I appreciate you enough to not be... or to be used to those kind of way. Remember, there's Godwoken on that side somewhere. There's also that Sork. Smelly.
A dying shark lies gasping on the sand, bleeding from the mouth and gills. It turns its dark and soulless eyes to you. Its bloody gills open in search of water, but find only air.
Offer to drag it back into the water.
It gasps in the air, struggling for the breath to speak. Its own blood froths at its mouth.
No! Die here! Monsters in the water! Monsters in the deep!
Remark that by its blood-stained teeth and the sea it should have little to fear.
Monsters bigger! More and more growing!
Offer to put it out of its misery.
It looks at you with its cold, flat eyes as if to say, do what you will. Then it turns away and gets back to drowning in the bloody sunshine.
Sorry. I will put a hand to your misery. And you also eat a kid, so that's not good.
A boy at swim. Your name is Joe. You're 9. You're brave. You're off to see your mum. A shadow moves below you. A jagged vice closes on your thigh and pulls you down. Water fills your lungs. Blood billows.
Yep. that thing eat a kid. I don't like kid, but still. A dead civilian. Oh no. And yes, Susie. I really dislike Susie, but I don't like Fist and Totality, but yeah. What happened here? A trap.
That Void Woken has someone in its claws.
I eat mostly anything that isn't fish. In fact, I eat mostly anything that doesn't have a way too strong taste. I like spicy thing. I do too. Like, I like eating spicy thing. I just don't like things that have a too strong taste. Like, I don't like strong cheese and all that. It's also why I really dislike alcohol and things like that. I just can't really drink those kind of things just because it tastes too strong. First fire. So yes, I'm the boring person and party and things like that that don't drink, that... Oh no, I'm not, because I don't go to party. I never did go to party in all my life, which is fun. In a sense. Okay, that was an easy fight. I stream, but I'm one of the least sociable person you can meet. Bum. Give him that. More thing to sell. Oh, body part. Mine. Mine. Mine.
Just a caravan. I remember one just like this.
Mine.
Could have been a shipment to Fort Joy.
Mine.
But what happened here?
Mine. Hello, you.
Not happening.
White as driftwood salt, the dwarf flinches at your approach, yet she holds a short, clean blade aloft. Her fierce stance can't hide the trembling of her fingers.
Back! Get back! I'll kill you, just like the rest of them.
Honestly, for now, I don't have too much problem, but I know very well that soon, if I made one little mistake and go to the wrong place without being prepared, I could die. Recognize the sign of our current state, that our season suck.
She slumps, all bravado draining from her.
No. I've never seen anything like those beasts before. Are they gone?
Say it certainly look like everybody is gone, one way or another.
Her eyes widen and lose focus, as though she's seeing something played out before them. Her voice is shaky when she speaks.
Those? Yes. Worst ones I've ever seen. Ripped through the Magisters. The dwarves. Dead. And the sorcerers. Gone.
Sorcerer? You see no sorcerer's body. Ask what happened to them.
Her eyes stare vacantly into the distance, glassy as marbles. It's not cold, yet her shivering is relentless.
Just remember that I forgot to put back the number of runs that I lose.
I don't know. I don't know. Old Duna's beard. Lohar. My boss Lohar will want to know what happened to them, but I can't remember.
Ask what she was doing here for this boss, Lord.
Helping sorcerers. We thought we could help them against the Magisters, but...
Assure her that she's safe now.
She flinches at the slightest rustle of wind through the long grass. Terror in her eyes, she stumbles away from you.
Okay, she's understandably stressed. That's a lot of body part for me to eat. Because obviously, take the lock. And start eating the body part.
Collared by Magisters in the far north, you were force-marched to this foreign land. A moment of hope as a grinning dwarf removes your source collar. Seconds later, void-woken death.
Okay.
Warm red wine flows down your throat. The languor of a tavern evening soothes you. Suddenly, shrieks rend the night. The Magisters have come. Warm red blood flows down your face. You twist your head around as the Magisters haul you away. Your wife and 2 boys stand in the doorway, helpless. You commit their faces to memory one last time. Wendy cries out something to you. You tell yourself it was, "I love you," or "We'll wait for you." But the truth is, you didn't catch it. The farm recedes from view behind you.
Yup, and you will never see them again.
You stride past the chained sorcerers and climb onto the caravan without complaint. As you settle onto the bench, you offer Ralik's blessings to the Magister Guard. He offers only a bleary-eyed stare of disinterest in return before shoving the chained sorcerers aboard. As you watch them cower, you cannot help but feel annoyance. After all, don't they know they're going to be saved?
Hey, what a bad joke.
Eloisa was the prettiest girl, not to others, but to you. Her luminous eyes shone brighter than the moon. The day you collared her for Fort Joy, you wept every tear you had. You never cried again.
Isn't that the elf that I helped?
You remember a cold childhood in a no-hope fishing town, bullied mercilessly by a dwarf named Lohar. With no other prospects, you sign up as a Magister, eager for the power denied you all your life.
Okay, Lord was a bully.
From the dark, you stare up at the thin slivers of light visible between the floorboards. Shadows ripple across the slivers, accompanied by heavy footsteps, Magister footsteps. Wood creaks above your head. One of them has paused. Your breath catches in your throat as you wait for him to move along. But the hatch is suddenly yanked open. Light floods you, blinding and accusatory. You hear only one gruffly barked word before the hands seize you. Gotcha!
Gotcha! Or restoration. A twin-dead axe, that's useless. Oh, a maid's helmet. That boosts Adamantine and summoning. Just for the summoning, I would have given that to you, but I can't. So you will be the one that will have that. Nah. Again, I'm too heavy. Let's put everything that is useless to you. I should really do a cleanup of my inventory. Because I'm starting to get full way too often. All that place is normally useless, if I'm right. And I know that my memory is always right. That's what we call lying to myself. Hello, chicken.
I saw! They were stolen! The babies! The eggs!
That's what the teeth look like.
Big! Big as a cow! Big as a house! And many, many legs! Too many!
Ask her where the creature ran off.
If I showed you, you could bring them back! You could bring them back! Map! Show me your map!
Not it all lit out in front of her. Cow!
In a flurry of feathers, she leaps up and pecks a small hole in your map.
That's where they are! I went after my babies, I saw where they went! But they've changed so much! Much! Bring them back!
Understandable. There's a kiddo. Hello, Magister.
Get yourself in check, boy. I won't have you running off like Millicent and Tully. You'll just end up sliding down some Voidwoken's gross gullet, piece by piece.
The older-looking Magister notices your presence. He wipes his grubby hands downward across his greaves, as if to wipe away the grime, but instead smears more dirt onto them.
Port Elf, what word do you bring?
Tell him you bring bad tidings. That Magister and dwarf at a wreck caravan outside town.
His face goes pale, and his eyes open wide. The Magister that greeted you remains stiff, as if enduring a harsh wind.
The Voidwoken come.
Hush, Fader. You may pass, traveller. Dare say you'll be aching to leave before long anyway. But before you do, find Raymond, the White Magister. He'll want to know what you've seen. Be quick, mind. He's set to sail any moment.
He nods his head in the direction of the bridge, but offers no other instructions.
Okay. I know that the heck that they want is somewhere here. What level are you? 9. I could probably take care of you.
I did not kill Alexander, you stupid ape. Release me.
9-2. I can try that. What could go wrong? Everything.
There's one unaffected egg behind them. Perhaps there's still a chance.
I shouldn't have used that. That's 10. That. Then... just in case. Put that to yourself. Those two will explode. Then you will go there. The real dancer is still not up here, so for now it's safe. For now, soon it will not be. I think it will appear there. Yes, it is. Here is the mom. It's not happy to see me. Light, that's we can do that. Let's make the horn appear. Dash. And adrenaline. Bunk. And I can put you on the ground. Perfect. You don't play. The more I make them unable to play, the strongest it is. freeze those. And crates. Then throw that there. And for that. Bunk. So here we go. This is how we make sure that the enemy can't play. And summon a totem because it's safer than rest to the enemy. Put you back on the ground. Because I don't like enemy playing. Literally all my game plan is just to make sure that the enemy can't play. That's the funny part. The moment where that game plan will not work, I will be screwed. That literally means the moment where there is an enemy that is immune to stun, I will be wrecked. Egg.
There you are, little egg.
Since technically my favorite element is arrow, I would say that putting thunder everywhere is fun. But that's just because I'm biased in life for lightning. At least when it's looking that game blue. Wait, you are my... I really like arrow as a magic. But it's always fun to make everything explode with petrol and, well, oil and fire. But that's for other reason.
Baby's gone! Stolen egg! Stolen and gone! Help, 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 help!
They found her egg, but they were transformed into Void Vulcan.
Transform! Not a chicky baby anymore! All gone! All gone for good!
And are the egg you rescue.
She leaps up and grabs the egg with her foot, kicking it under her warm underbelly and settling down upon it contentedly.
Shh, little beeper baby, Mama's here, warm and here with you again.
She cocks a black eye up at you and winks.
Thank you. I have something for you. Something I buried behind the coop. It's yours. It's yours. Unless some other scratchly poker found it first, of course.
And obviously there is also the fact that polymorph with other spell use make literally you immune to the spell, which is fun. That also makes it is fun, but it's just for being immune to your element.
What's this? I found something.
Ruby. Okay, let's go free the Meister. Because I don't think it would be a problem. I think I'm mostly able to win the fight. I just beat up God Awoken. So that should be fine. Even if most of them have high physical armor, that just means that the CC I need to do will have to be magical. Yep.
The lizard hangs from the gibbet, her face blooded and her scales discolored. Her eyes are closed, but her tongue flickers as you approach.
Isn't there supposed to be a dog?
Welcome to Driftwood, God-woken.
One bloody eye cracks open, glittering gold appearing from beneath the swollen lid.
Chased you all the way here from Fort Joy, did they? Very well then, cut me down. There is work to be done. Or indeed you could stand there gawping as if you were a cow ordered to dance a reel. It is a masterful performance. I would applaud it, but well.
I sure are still be freed, but Yurkus House knew you are God-woken.
The lizard grimaces, shifting awkwardly as she dangles.
I am in intense pain, Evergreen. You are either insufferably cruel or insufferably stupid.
What's happened? Do undo our restraint.
Be quick about it, before the Magister realizes their prize catch is about to slip through the net.
Quickly slice through our restraint and help her down.
Excellent. Now, if you'd be so kind as to gut that startled-looking Magister, it would be much appreciated. I must secure my home before they do any more damage.
Okay. And the dog is really gone. That's surprising. Invading. Oh. That will be annoying. Okay, see someone, dog. Maybe? Okay, no. That wasn't planned. Why is that spell remove? You're frozen? If the area is big enough, I can pretty much solve my situation. One of them is petrified. The other will be soon, because it's looking at me. Summon the mantle. I will need to buy the upgrade. The other upgrade, which is, I think, the shadow one, the one I will be able to get. Don't you bonking them? The dog just skipped the turn. Fine by me. Fun fact, you will still not play. Who said you could play? The important choice that is happening here is that nobody will play, and that's what I want. Like if they had the right to play. Well, you have the right to play technically, but you're entangled. What the heck? How can you have that much friends? I don't think you're supposed to have that much friends, but I will punish you for that one. Where are my scroll? So you're safe. He will not touch you from there. That would be kind of unfair if he could. Punk. Okay, no, you're not wet anymore. Both are 3. Nah. I could probably kill those two. Yeah, which is good enough. Ah, she suck. I can break all of medical armor though. Miss, obviously. You still don't play though. It will probably cause other problem now. How can you have that much friends? So, because you're annoying, let's put you there. And make you slow down. Because it's fun. Here you have a slime. It's not friendly. Bonk. And lose your haste. Heh, your turn is waste. Yep, the blob is mine. The blob is a summoning that you can do when you have... when you're high level enough and you have polymorph. Raids. But you just wasted your turn. You two will not move. For now, you just wasted your ability to... Oh, do big damage. And good how you just died. I don't know what is an unkillable dwarf, but I just don't remember any unkillable dwarf. It is possible that you saw that place in a video, yes. I would say that it's the time where most builds really start to take form. Also, when you're here and you start getting all the good ability and source ability. Committed axe, that's useless. Give that to you. So, that's done. I still didn't level up though. I see. I guess it's with a lot of retribution. What's at 50% damage reflection? If you max that out, if you have certain shield, I think I had one before that reverse 40% damage. So yeah, I can see how broken it can get. Can literally reflect all the damage an enemy does to you. Which is maybe just a bit strong. But it's like...
This town looks peaceful enough. Let's find out if looks deceive.
But it's this kind of thing that is fun in those kind of game. How broken you can make your build. Like if you can make yourself literally unkillable without obviously breaking every thing in the game or cheating and exploit. That's just fun. Okay, you... Level 12.
Go on, you mute sacks of flesh. Put your backs into it. I'll not lose another day to the tide. The Lord Dread awaits. Its sails billow with Dallas's breath.
The Magister stops, barking orders. He sniffs the air like a predator, turns to face you,
Sorry for that,
the
Tom.
wolf eyeing the deer.
Let's follow this one. Keep calm and bid him good day.
You do not get to make that decision. That decision is mine. A good day? Let's talk about a good day. Tell me, have you ever been strung up by the hands? Your body swinging like a bell's clapper as your bones are being broken with cast iron rods?
See, you've seen something similar on a gallows just outside of town.
Ah, you've met with what's left of Siva, have you? I'm so very glad you're familiar with my work.
Well, see, he's free now.
He licks his lips. Dry flesh turns wet.
See, I'd like to string you up too. Rack you with rods and leave you dangling over a puddle of your own blood and piss.
Quit your arm and say you have had quite enough of this. What is this game?
My favorite one. I'm very good at what I do, see? I don't even need a sauce hound yapping at my side. There was a whiff of something in the air when you approached. A current of filth, that is to say, sauce. Best convince me I was mistaken.
Laugh and say you finally understand, but you're not a sorcerer. You seek to become a magister. Where can you sign up?
He leans in closer and sniffs the air once more.
Interesting. So I was mistaken. Must have been ambition I smelt on you, not the magic that dare not speak its name. Very well. In that case, we'll forego the gallows and turn straight to the hunt. A would-be magister has to prove her killer instinct, after all. Seems peaceful here, doesn't it? A quiet day in a quiet town. One wouldn't think these drifting woods toss on dwarf-troubled waters, but they do.
I would have killed him if I could, but I don't think it's a good idea. You're intrigued. Inquire after these dwarves in trouble.
Consider for a moment the dwarf. What is he? A mule? A beast of burden? But some defy that role. There are rats among them, dancing to their rat queen's tune.
Rat, rat, we're the rat.
I've need of a rat catcher.
Urge him and make his point. If you are to accept the role of rat catcher, you'll need more concrete information.
Of course. I must depart post-haste, but Julian here will stay behind and be a good little parrot. Ask and he will answer.
Stay behind? But I've my orders. Same as you. Dallas.
Like I said, Julian is staying. And with that, I must be off. No hard feelings about the death threats, of course. How about we part shaking hands instead of stringing them up?
Take his hand and say you look into the trouble with the dwarf.
How very heartwarming. One last thing. The Magisters here are diligent men and women. A stranger like you may run into troubles with them. Should this happen, just wave this piece of parchment in their eager little faces. My signature will placate them without fail, I assure you. Adieu and good luck. The Lord Dread awaits. The use of the gallows, I pass on to you. The time has come, my stick.
He's annoying.
We set sail. Get on board and man your stations.
If only I could have killed him.
The Magister is rubbing the dirt off his robes, none the worse for wear, apparently, from the blast of magic that knocked him off his feet.
You! The damn recruit! I'd be whining and dining aboard the Lord Dread if it weren't for you. Your meddling in Magister affairs had better be worth it.
Today Mr. Perez told you to report to him.
Yes, I am very much aware. Wasn't my damned head that hit the floor back there. Now answer me. Did you meet with the Magister caravan on your way into town? The hour's growing late and I'm beginning to worry something might have gone wrong.
I affirm that you did.
By the bishop's bones, you saw it! Out with it, woman! What happened?
Describe the scene in detail. Even the dead will tremble at the despair you witnessed.
Void woken. That means source was used. Which means some third party must have attacked first. And I've a fair idea who that might have been. Raymond, that old goat. Always suspected there's more to the Driftwood dwarves than meets the eye. Hate to admit it, but I think he may be right. Too many things have gone wrong along Reaper's Coast to attribute to bad luck. Magister ships sinking, weapons disappearing, and as you've seen, a caravan attacked and destroyed. Rumour has it the Dwarvian Queen herself is behind these acts of sabotage. That is what I want you to prove.
Say that if you're to prove the accusation, you have to know where to start looking.
There's a local thug, Lohar. He runs an operation out of his hideout beneath the Black Bull Tavern. I suspect this man of being a spy for his queen.
It may be interesting to have a word with him. Find out what he's up to. Where I really want you to ferret around is Reaper's Bluffs, to the west of Driftwood.
It's wild territory, remote and hostile, where I believe the dwarves may have set up a base of operations away from prying eyes. Should you find any such place, and better yet, proof that Lohar is working on behalf of Queen Justinia, you will be handsomely rewarded, I assure you.
Ask for Raymond and he suspects the dwarf to be the culprit.
They've always been snakes in the grass. Cheap labour, sure, and hard workers too. Half of them are their queen's spies. Her eyes, her ears, her poison-pouring hands. You know what Queen Justinia is like, surely. A tyrant and a master strategist to boot.
So you probably know enough for now.
In that case, go forth and let the hunt commence!
Take your leave. Is he really speaking about the dwarf having a tyrant when they are not better? And they just proved it.
You, stranger! What are you doing here?
So that you're just passing through and aren't looking for trouble.
Good. This town has enough problems. Tell me, have you seen a man around here? Grey beard, grey cloak, a look of madness in his eyes.
Say that you haven't.
Damien, take it all. Where is the snake? Magister Carver will have our heads if we don't find him. It's vital that you report anything unusual. We must know. Is that clear?
Ask about this person who's hunting.
He arrived in Driftwood some days ago, dressed as a tinkerer. He bought and sold a few knickknacks. But we thought nothing of it until our brothers started vanishing. As soon as he knew we were onto him, he ran. We think he's hiding in here, but he's a canny one. Now, be on your way. Who knows where he could strike next?
Okay.
Hello, missus.
The little boy looks at you. He picks his nose.
You be careful. My daddy's a magister.
Your daddy will die.
No, he's not. His daddy's a fisherman like most daddies around here.
Oh, okay. Tell them that's nothing. Your daddy is a god. Probably.
They stare at you in disbelief. Then they start laughing.
You're weird.
Ask them what they're expecting to see staring at the water.
We were waiting for our friend. He went for a swim. He'll be back soon.
He went swimming all the way to Fort Happy.
Oh, yeah, no, he's dead.
Fort Joy?
That's what I said. Fort Joy. He's gonna find his mum and bring her back.
Ask if their friend name is... Wait, now that you say that, wasn't there a story like that? Yeah, with a name similar? I don't remember exactly the name, but I remember reading about that story. Ask if their friend name is... So?
Cool. How did you know that?
Oh no!
Mrs., have you seen our friend Joe?
Tell them the truth about Joe. They have to grow up sometime.
The truth hurts, but they'll get over it.
Kids are resilient. Tell them the truth.
Okay, everybody want me to tell the truth. Alright kid, it's time you heard the truth, so hear the thing, Joe was eaten by a shark.
The horror grows on their little faces.
No, that's a horrible thing to say. I bet it wasn't Joe. I bet it was someone else's leg in that icky shark.
She bursts into tears, then looks from you to her and back again, then starts crying too.
Neil, both servant to you, tell them it's going to be alright.
After a moment, the crying subsides. Ben and Harriet snuggle into you.
So where's Joe?
That one is horrible. The second one is horrible. And the worst part is, then walk away. You're just such a... Okay. Tell him Zoe is with his ancestor in the Hall of Echo. Omit the word, hopefully.
It's okay to say you don't know. You don't have to make stuff up.
I think we should go home. Come on, Ben. Thanks, lady. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, Mr. Lady Missus.
They skip away, still children, but now, somehow, older than before.
Yes, my group is ruthless.
Smell when he comes back.
They are... not sparing kid.
Keeping it together, Bree. I'm all
They do not give a damn.
Have you heard any news?
The dog lies there quietly, clearly in great pain.
What are you looking at? I'm sick here. Get lost.
Ask Kit what ails it.
Got a pain in the neck. Got a bad pain in the neck.
Lay your hand upon its neck.
It flinches. A low, threatening growl builds within its throat.
Slide your hand beneath its studded collar.
Under the collar, you find the sharpened points of metal rivets, gouging the poor dog's skin. The dog bares its teeth at you and growls.
Tell the dog that you can heal its pain, but it must trust you.
The dog gives you a long, hard stare, but does not bite you. Yet.
Turn the collar inside out.
The dog goes to bite your hand, and then realizes the pain is gone.
Hey, I feel okay. Thanks. Think I'll wander off now. Here, before I go, what can I do to show my gratitude?
Ask him who put the collar on him.
Master did.
Ask the dog if he know what that mean.
Huh? Wait a minute. Master hurted me? Excuse me a minute. I'm gonna go now, but first I have a thing I need to do.
He turns to his master.
You bad man, you!
What? He's there.
Penny for a grieving beggar whose dog ran away.
Mention the dog spiked collar. Tell him he's cruel.
God damn it. That was my livelihood. Penny for a grieving beggar? I reckon I'm owed it here.
Tell him to get out of town.
No.
Tell him you tell the people what he did.
You wouldn't do that, would you? Oh, yes. You would do that, wouldn't you? I couldn't prevail upon you to change your mind, could I?
I don't want his money. Turn away.
Go on and get lost, you freeloader. I'm working here.
I don't think I can denounce him for what he did. And I can't really attack him because everybody will try to kill me. Is that archive? Doesn't seem like it is. Doesn't seem like it's a quest that I have.
Smells worse over here than a dozen.
Okay, if I have an option to denounce him at some point, I will take it. But for now, I can't do anything.
Not like you're buying anything. Wars are brewing, my friend, and we may find ourselves on different sides, in which case prices will go up. Buy now while you still can.
Tell him you want to trade.
Special prices for you while we're still friends. War is hell, my friend, but it's very good for business. Good luck to you.
That's a staff that does poison damage. I don't like poison damage. But yet there is no excuse for hurting a dog, and mostly any animal, but for what it counts. And he's lucky that I just can't straight up kill him. There's some good equipment here. I want that chest plate. I want that seal too. But I can't really steal it from you. So I will have to get money.
I need those reports. Right away.
Here is the Meister.
What's up, Chief?
But here. Go up. Meister!
The Meister sits slumped in a chair, looking around the room as she works her shoulder with one hand. It looks like it was dislocated by the gallows.
Damnable red cloak baboons ransacking my wardrobes, as if I would keep ancient valuable secrets in a pile with my unmentionables.
She takes a deep breath, and with a twist, a click, and a screech of pain, she shoves her shoulder back into its socket.
Ow.
I swear by the seven if we did not have more important matters to attend to.
Reaching across the table, she pulls a bowl of hot water towards her and fishes some bandages, a needle, and thread out of a box. She slowly starts to tend to her wounds.
At least the barbarians were unable to club their way into my vault, so everything you need should be safe.
What does he slowly wrap? A cut on her arm? That's why they strung her up.
Apparently I had a claw in murdering their darling divine-in-waiting Alexander.
Wait, what?
The Meister wrenches the bandage, pulling the fabric tight against her wound. She winces before tying it off in a neat knot, but you can see the red stain already spreading across the fabric.
I don't like people taking what I did.
Never mind that. That I was here the entire time. Apparently my cunning transcends time, space, and common sense.
Cough uncomfortably. Actually, you're the reason the Magister are looking for Alexander Killer.
Meister Siva freezes, her eyes locked on you, her claws mid-swipe, cutting a new stretch of bandage.
Why on earth should I have thought anything else? Not that I was sorry to hear about his death. I doubt my grin helped matters during the interrogation.
So now that she's free, you can proceed. You want to move quickly.
Enthusiasm? On a weekday? My word. We shall begin once we have the tools we need from my vault. You may have been chosen Godwoken, but becoming divine requires more than a supernatural pat on the head. Come, Godwoken. It is time to see just how awake you are. Fortunately, the Magisters pay much attention to art as they do to fashion.
Okay, where is the...
Kindly remove that painting from the wall.
Okay, painting. Where is it? I'm blind. Oh.
Your talent for following suit
There we go.
fills me with wonder and pride. Push
A stone door lies flush with
This-
the floorboards. Etched whorls in the granite frame a delicate rotary dial. Gleaming under the dim light, the metallic dial almost seems to wink at you.
Another safe combination, as the masters may start call it out.
Taking your time, you carefully enter the combination. The metallic sounds of the tumblers falling within the mechanism let you know you entered the code correctly.
It's the effect of my armor, the Tyrant's
Time's at
Arm.
hand, Godwoken.
Everybody that doesn't have a magical armor that come near me are automatically disarmed, so in my team. Except if they're immune or, like I said, have magical armor. It's linked with the fact that I wear the relic of Captain Zonti.
Come speak to me when you wish to proceed.
The boot, the chest plate, and the helmet.
Ancient runes. Weird contraptions.
The Meister is examining her wounds, prodding at this, wincing at that. Her face seems grim as she turns to you.
Do you know what it means to have the power of the divine, Godwoken?
So that it means having the power to make the world a better place.
And you in your infinite wisdom would know what is better? You would judge your enemies without prejudice and make decisions that could hurt your own for the greater good? No.
Maybe.
Becoming the divine means taking on the power of all the gods and the responsibility for all the races. The divine was created by the gods to shelter us from the void. The divine cannot use her power for anything else.
Nod, you understand.
Very well, then. Let's see if we can't snatch divinity from the jaws of the void. The ritual itself is quite simple. Drop some blackroot in the bowl, mix in a little blood, set the concoction aflame, and then inhale the smoke. Ignore any feelings of dizziness, burning in your lungs, or a dire sense of existential dread. They're all perfectly normal, although you will need to sacrifice a little sauce along the way. Everything you need is here. Ingredients in the cupboard. Sauce in the glowing fountain. Ritual in the tome by the bookcase. Even an incinerator to provide a flame.
The Meister looks back at her wounds, curiously prodding them as fresh blood oozes out, staining her claws.
Observe that her cut looked pretty bad.
Quite. Mind you, being torn asunder by a Voidwoken would be even more inconvenient. So if you wouldn't mind...
The Meister points sharply to the ingredients cupboard.
Say that you'll get started immediately.
And do not lose anything! These ingredients are rare indeed. I'm not hiking back out to the Cloisterwood to fetch you more blackroot.
Okay, so...
Opening the door, you see a selection of ingredients, thrown together in no particular order.
Look for the material you need to complete the ritual.
After a quick rummage, you spot the blackroot, nestled between the grated dragon's tongue and drudene oil. You gather up the blackroot, obsidian lance, and ancient bowl, and kick the door of the cupboard closed.
I just remember something. Wait, no? I don't have the orange anymore? I'm sure I kept the Grift orange. That's fine. So, it's time to... Where's the knife? Make myself bleed. Put that thing in the bag. If I'm right now, I remove that from here, combine that. Okay, no, I didn't combine the tree. Ritual boil thing. Then put that there. I wonder what my god will say. The only time I came here was with an undead.
Deep into your lungs, your vision starts to swim and cloud. There is an intense pounding in your head, and you can feel the world fading.
All the fume in your lung and in your thumping in your head.
As the world fades away, you lose all sense of being grounded. You reach out, but you could feel yourself falling slowly, sinking into the depths of your own soul.
As we recess of my soul, but it looks like the Hall of Echoes.
There we go. Now I need to find a coward.
Bathed in the half-light of these starless barrens, you spot a figure you could only describe as a second self. It looks haggard and weak, its very voice but a feeble echo of your own.
My chosen, come closer, so that you may see me as I truly am.
Step closer.
Look me in the eyes.
The apparition clasps your face in its shaking hands. You suddenly feel your eyes tingle. Everything becomes brighter, sharper. Blacks and whites become glorious bursts of color, then fade back into their accustomed spectrum.
Blind eyes, shine brightly. Speak the spell and see.
Yeah.
Gone is the strange
Coward.
mirror image of yourself. Before you stands the god Tir-Sendelius in all his spectral glory.
You know me, don't you? I saved you from drowning. I blessed you, made you powerful, and now I've come to seek some power in return. Your god-woken soul is my last refuge, my last bastion. May as well make the best of what you have to offer.
Coward.
Tir-Sendelius nourishes himself from the source that abounds in your presence. You feel it deep down inside yourself.
Coward.
Yes, just what I needed. I tell you, dying just doesn't become a god.
Tell him not to be so dramatic. God are immortal after all.
Immortality is only permanent, my dear. Until one day, it simply ceases to be. The void itself is hunting down the gods, leeching us in ways we never thought possible. Droplet by droplet, we are being drained. We're battling for our very survival. It's a battle we're losing, and should we truly lose, all will be cast into oblivion.
Surmise that by hiding himself and your soul, he turned you into a target for every void vulcan in the world?
Well, sort of. But by all means, let that be a motivator, not a cause for concern. You must realize that our fates are now as one, just as our souls are now as one. We are I.
No.
Together we are a force to be reckoned with. But if we seek to survive the onslaught of the Void, we stand no chance unless we become vastly more powerful than we are now.
There is no we.
That means there is but one place we can go. The Well of Ascension.
The Well of Ascension. Say you once read it is the fabled birthplace of God.
It most certainly will be. The Well of Ascension is a lake, a pool of pure source in which the powers of the Seven lie united.
And I feel like a big creature of the void will wait there.
We gave them up freely to create the first divine. Each of us donated half of that which makes us gods. To bathe in the lake is to become our chosen. That is where the road to divinity leads. And you must be the first to reach it at all costs.
Ask him what is so important you should win. Surely the rise of any new divine is the seventh aim.
There you touch upon the very heart of the matter. The Void is stronger than ever. A new divine won't be enough. You need to go to the Well of Ascension, not to bathe in the source of the Seven, but to take it. All of it. Only she who claims everything will be everything. The Void's doom, this world's liberator.
Oh. Both to wonder what will happen to the other god if you do this.
It's very simple, really. They will either bow to you, or be undone. But of course that is what they are saying to their own god woken as we speak. We both know they won't bow, just like we both know you will never bow to them.
Well, I would, honestly, but...
Only one can become a god strong enough to safeguard our world. One, at the expense of all others. So make no mistake, my champion. Chances are, the road to divinity will be paved with dead gods. Their blood on your murderous hands. But don't let that dismay you, for these sins will be washed clean by the knowledge you committed them to save all of existence. To save your kin, and your loved ones, and the world they live in.
And what about the other race?
They will be at your mercy, which is vastly preferable to you being at theirs. Wouldn't you agree? So fret not, but revel in the promise of the lake. I will lead you there when you are ready, when you've become a true master of the Source, and speak the language of creation itself. Our journey will be fraught with peril. It is a pilgrimage of challenges that will require you to command Source like only a Godwoken can, and wield its most powerful spells.
Smile really and say that pilgrimage sound rather ironic given your mission.
Hoarse laughter rolls and echoes into infinity.
Perhaps. But what is a pilgrimage after all, if not a journey of atonement, in search of enlightenment? Focus not on death and irony, my chosen. On life and ascension instead. We are I now. The spells you need to know I will teach you when you are ready. But first, you must learn to channel the Source in greater volumes. That is why you need to seek masters of the Source. You must make them teach you, so that you may become a master in turn. So return to Rivellon and seek out these sages where they dwell. Convince them to share with you their deep-seated bond with the Source. Once you have, you may return to me here.
Before you go, ask what it is he did to your eyes exactly.
Something that will make you understand that for a god, there is precious little difference between the living and the dead. Source is. It is a constant, a subject of neither time nor transience. All of life is Source, and in Source it is, immortally so. You have the vision of a god now. Eyes that can see spirits, the souls of the dead made manifest in Source. Speak the spell during your peregrinations and you will see them. Where the dead lie, the dead linger.
Take your leave.
Best of luck, my champion.
You
A
were you.
man's spirit stands before you, clad in scholarly dress. When your eyes meet, he staggers back, terrified.
Who has taken my books? My notes? They were here just a moment ago. Everything was peaceful again. Sweet Armadia, why do you test your chronicler so, haunting me with spirits? Am I cursed? Has the goddess turned her back on me?
Inform your spirit that he is dead, while you're not.
The chronicler shudders, looking sick to his stomach.
Again. This again. I sleep, then I wake, and another piece of the world is gone. When we were in Reaper's Eye, when I saw those tomes and scrolls, I was myself again. For a moment, I was alive. But the vision always fades. I'm just a remnant of the Empress's ambition. Why can't I escape? Why is there never a way out?
Tell the chronicler you want to know more about him.
Me? I archived Rivellon's history. I used ink to immortalize greatness on the page. A lizard empress sought my services. She needed an ancient design restored from a damaged text. She told me the design was brilliant. When the armor was forged, the empress showed it to me, and she trapped me inside. Consumed me.
I feel like it's the armor of the
If
Devar.
it wasn't for me, the armor
Yep.
wouldn't exist at all. This is my fault.
Promise to break him free if you know the way.
If I knew the way, I'd shout until every god heard me. But I have no idea. I simply want this to end.
The chronicler puts his head in his hands, collapsing in silent defeat.
Okay. I will be honest, I don't exactly appreciate
The Meister stares intently at you.
Oh.
Her eyes are tired and bruised, but determined.
Still alive? Gods above, there might be something to you after all.
She leans in, her bloody tongue flickering hungrily about your face.
Tell me, what did you see? What you know?
Ignore the burning in your lung and quickly explain what happened. Your god hiding within you, your new power and the Master of Source.
She sighs impatiently as you hack up the last of the green smoke.
You can't channel enough source? Gods be damned, why couldn't you have a nice simple problem? Finding an orc to dance the hornpipe, perhaps?
Look at her in surprise. She doesn't know what you need to do next.
I know exactly what must be done. You must find a Master of Source. And I could have helped you once, but no longer. The purging which the Magisters included as part of their service was quite efficient. They stripped me of my source. Not enough to silence me, but enough that I would not turn their insides to lime. Enough to sever my link to the font from which all source flows, and certainly enough that I cannot train you. So we must seek alternatives. Alas, the only source masters not yet hauled off to Fort Joy or turned into meat puppets are those too dangerous or cunning for the Magisters to contain.
Yeah.
Sorcerers that allowed their power to corrupt them. Many are wicked, cruel, vile, and generally not good teacher material, but we may have no others to turn to.
No, it sounds dangerous, but if that's what it takes.
Just so. Some of these are quite dark, twisted individuals. The kind of creatures that grew bored pulling their legs from spiders and so moved on to people. However, it is the path we walk, no matter what the cost. No matter what is asked of you.
The Meister doubles over in a violent coughing fit, struggling for breath. After a few moments, she regains her composure, wiping a thin smear of blood from the corner of her mouth.
No matter what is asked of you, you must learn from them.
You can't hide the concern on your face. She doesn't seem well.
And you do not seem to be paying attention. Sorcerers, evil, controlling your source, saving Rivellon, please. Please tell me at least some of this rings a bell. Your focus, your only focus, must be on finding these masters, on finding the secrets to divinity. Nothing else matters.
Ask where you can find these master.
The Magisters have kept ledgers with all known sorcerers, especially the powerful ones not yet captured. They would be an invaluable resource, but do be careful not to get caught. I was their guest for a time, and I promise you the gallows was the most comfortable part of the experience. And if their barracks turns out to be as empty as their skulls, just try to keep an ear to the ground. There may still be powerful sorcerers hiding in these lands.
As she speaks, one of her wounds reopens, a dark red stain spreading across her tunic. She hisses in frustration and starts to bind the gash.
I wish there was more I could do, but in this condition, I would be more a hindrance than a boon. Godspeed, and remember, do whatever it takes.
Say that you'll be back as soon as possible. Hey.
Quercus, what are you looking at? Egad, stop gawking at the shield. You ought to be quite used to such journeys into that stone realm by now. Meanwhile, the acorn draws nearer. I read through some tomes I saw that cranky old lizard carry. Some fascinating leads, but nothing like the power we need to stop the Knights of Dre and their wicked plot.
Our Anaskar, admit you're impressed by his many skill.
Our gargantuan friend is easily impressed. Wait until it learns that I'm a knight, a scholar, and a wizard capable of saving the world. No, of course it knows that already, Quercus. Yes, I'm aware it's the entire basis of our partnership. No, I most certainly do not feel the need to return the compliment. I owe our shield my life several times over. I hardly need to grovel and thank it each time. I'm sure it knows I appreciate it. Now, if you're quite finished ogling your favorite long-legged scratching post, we need to get on and save the world already.
Okay.
The spirit of an elegant elven woman materializes before you. She seems surprised.
You can see me. A god woken in my presence. You honor me.
Ask who she is.
I am the Meister's apprentice. I study under her, but I do not learn. I hear tales of the ritual, of what lies beyond. Such wonders, such powers. I decide to pursue them myself. Meister tells me it cannot happen, that I am not God-woken. But in my heart, I know I'm special. I try. I burn the root. I breathe the smoke and it burns me back. No air fills my lungs, only fire. When the darkness falls, I cannot cry out. I leave my life behind with a shameful whimper.
Ask why she risks such a thing if she was aware of the danger.
The spirit looks at you regretfully.
It is hard to hear of such power and not covet it for yourself. I lie to myself and convince myself that I am special. But I am not special. I am dead.
It seemed like it. Oh yes, what I wanted to say. I don't really want to get the power to submit every other species. That just seems bad. I have 18 of that, and I have 16 of that. I could put 2 in those. Could be equal. Better crit chance. Like, I'm not really interested in making other god and race submit. Even if in a sense for the elf it's way better. Since, let's be honest, they live a lot of thing and a lot of problem. My memory could be useful. Constitution, since I need to get you a better seal at some point. You don't really need more memory. We'll still give you one more, and strength. Just one more point in summoning, and I have the max. Technically, if I still wear an equipment that give me summoning. Obviously. Look, it's arm. Tearing. They're about at 5. Why? Am I... okay, no, it's probably normal. Just see with her. Yeah, it's normal. Okay. I'm just dumb and thought I was supposed to have more. I don't need more thing with you. Well, more memory with you. Okay. So, let's go. Because I have now the capacity to... the ability to see spirit. I could go to the tavern. Could go there. I have something to do there. So, 2 things to do there. So let's do that. Level 10.
Bellwether, I need those reports. Of course, sir. Right away.
The Magister startles, realizing there's a stranger in his midst.
What do you want, elf? You can't just come in here as you please. There's Magisters missing. I'm trying to conduct a bloody investigation.
Mention that you already heard about this festive being praying on Magister. You want to know more?
Ah, I see. You're sniffing around for a reward. Well, there'll be gold for anyone who helps us bring this mess to an end. Otherwise, you won't get a damn thing.
Ask what he know about the fugitive.
He's a tinkerer type, named Higba. Grey beard and a dark cloak, according to reports. He's still here somewhere. He can't have gotten out of Driftwood. Not past our barricades. If you see anything, tell me or my men at once. Otherwise, keep the hell out of our way.
Take your leave. Okay. I can go down there, though. I think. How high level you are? 9.
The silent watcher stands guard without a flicker of movement, like some growth.
Oh.
The Magister turns to you with a scowl. He already seemed immensely displeased, and your interjection isn't improving his mood.
What?
Claim that you sense a great unhappiness and restlessness in his spirit. There's somewhere it'd be more appreciated. He should go there.
Who asked you? You're not even supposed to be down here.
Remember that if he seemed like a skilled individual, if his talent are being squandered here, then he ought to leave immediately.
The Magister glances around the cells, before ripping the keys from his belt and casting them aside.
This isn't the divine order I signed up for. Not anymore. I'm done.
Okay, goodbye. I will not steal the key. Why would I do that? It would be dumb. Ha ha ha. Mine. Ah. Thank you for letting me steal everything I want. That's always something that I like. Sorcery ring, that's pretty much useless to be able to summon that thing. You know, I assume it. Oh, plates armor. Let's equip that to Fine. We could use that. What? I already forget where I saw that armor. I don't know why there is a pant and a random bookshelf, but you know, sometime you shouldn't ask questions. Sometime something is I remember some. And I have a lot
The
too.
spirit keeps glancing back. A difficult task since his shoulders are tense as iron.
How can I help?
Don't know if the spirit has been fooling you.
I don't have a choice. You're the one wearing those gauntlets, dragging me around this way and that. I cannot do anything to prevent it. We are bound together.
Promise to break him free if you know the way.
If I knew the way, I'd...
Oh.
The chronicler...
He's mad. He doesn't like me. Like, I know how to make every
Painful
boot.
death. Trapped and defenseless.
Okay, I know how to do any boot, or transform any boot into boot that make you immune to sliding. That's not really something that
The spirit of an emaciated prisoner is staring down at his own corpse. He shakes his head and lets out an exasperated sigh.
Of all the stupid ways to go.
Ask what happened to him.
Oh, it was a stupid bloody accident. I dosed myself with some poison to make it look like I was half dead. I figured they'd take me to see a healer and I'd have a chance to escape. I must have taken too much of the stuff though. Wound up fully dead instead of half dead. Those bastards haven't even moved me body.
Wonder what crime it coming to end up in this place?
The spirit scowls at you.
I did nothing. Or I didn't do what they accused me of, at least. A miscarriage of justice is what this is.
Express your sympathy, saying it sounded like he was treated unjustly.
That's putting it bloody lightly. Nobody deserves to rot in a hole like this.
Yeah, but I don't really care about you now.
What's this? I found something.
Dig. But I will not go in that hole. I don't need to go in that hole. I still have things to steal. I mean, use for my adventure. I would not steal. Why would I steal? I'm on the good side of the world. I don't steal. Now let's go in there. Hello, you.
A prim woman in a starched apron wipes a glass with a clean rag. She pins you with blue, steel-sharp eyes as you approach the bar.
Blessings upon our Lucian, 7 times divine.
I recall common greeting from its generous and I go and respond in kind, and his 7th blessing upon us the undeserving.
The soft lines of her face fold into a warm smile. She sets the glass on the counter and pours you a generous portion of an amber liquor.
I see your mother raised you very well indeed. Rare for an elf, but all the more impressive. You and my Niles might even get along. What brings you to Driftwood, darling?
Daughter, as you recall, a certain Nile you met in Fordzai. A sadistic toucher described his apparent and asked if you have the right man.
Yes, that's my boy. Did you know him? Finest physician in all of Reaper's Coast. Top of his class. My, but it's been too long since I've seen him.
Say you knew him to be a fine physician.
A fine physician indeed. That's my boy. Some say all a growing child needs is food and sunshine. I say abstinence and chastity will grow him finer than either one of those.
Let's not speak about him.
Oh, but it's so good to meet a friend of Niles. Here, have a little something to eat. Niles' favourite, you know. No one in our little town can appreciate work so fine as his, you know. All his instruments and books are stored away upstairs, all but forgotten. It's such a terrible waste.
You realize that your kid is a psycho? Pterodile once described his old room to you. He said that if you were ever in Driftwood, he'd like to show it to you. Persuasion.
Well, I'd love to show you, but I'm afraid I can't leave the bar unattended. This crowd isn't to be trusted, believe you me. But I suppose, well, there's no harm, is there? You seem to be a good sort. One of Lucian's own, isn't that right? Here, take this key and head on up the stairs. You'll find Niles' room there. He'd want to know his fine things weren't languishing unappreciated in his old room.
The music is so good, though. I really love the music in the background.
An elf sways on her chair, her eyes focused on the counter in front of her, where she has 6 glasses in a row. With the nails of 2 fingers, she's pressing red welts into her forearm. She slides one of the drinks towards you, her head bobbling heavily on her neck as she nods at the sparkling ale.
And that's...
Cock your head. Ask if you haven't met her before.
Her eyes go wide with panic.
The fog came over 'em all. All of 'em. And they never came out. Everyone I know is dead. Excuse me.
Oh.
I don't know you. I don't know anyone.
Sorry for making you sadder. Can I speak to you with somebody else?
An elf sways
okay,
on
yes,
her chair,
again.
her eyes focused on the counter in front of her, where she has 6 glasses in a row. With the nails of 2 fingers, she's pressing red welts into her forearm. She slides one of the drinks towards you, her head bobbling heavily on her neck as she nods at the sparkling ale.
And that's...
Look from her to the drink, shrug, and drink it down in one long gulp.
Nothing like a glass of the good stuff to smudge everything into a pretty shape.
Pretty shape.
She slides another glass of ale toward you. Its contents sparkle in the dim barlight.
Bottoms up.
Ask her why she seems so determined to drown out our tough talk tonight.
It's a sad story about a lover who left me out cold. Name's mind your business.
So you're not in the habit of telling pretty girls no, and gulp down the second drink.
Can you just not?
Okay.
Cheers to you, me, and...
Her gaze swivels around the room.
Damien's dull knife. This place is horrible. Never mind. Cheers to you, me, and me again. Another.
Look at her closely. Her eyes are bloodshot and leery. The red line her face. Tell her she should stop drinking, really.
Psh, give me one good reason.
Says she's going to drink her health and the well-cleaned gun. Yeah, I don't have.
She stares you dead in the eye and quickly tosses back another glass of ale.
Oh, reckon that was. Reckon one too many.
I will save before trying to heal her.
Wonder, seeking signs from the gods.
Because sometimes they take that as aggressive for some dumb reason.
Usher us to paradise against all odds.
I don't know you.
Why is the game lagging suddenly?
You're good with the magisters caging anyone up that looks at
Ah, that's fine.
You've got a
Oh yeah, I can go to Nile room now.
You got that right, Hilka.
It's clear that there will be nothing wrong in that room.
I can see a sorcerer from a mile away.
It's not like he was a psycho.
Too careful, you know. If they can get Alex.
There's a face reaper. He already had face reaper. Yay! A dead rat? Okay. He never was anything else than a psycho. Well, it was pretty obvious that he was nothing else than a psycho in the first place, but... Okay. But... let's just try that, just to see. Oh! Oh no, it's the chronicle. It's nothing else. So, honestly, I would end the stream here. Or do they...
And I'm saying, you can trust me. I can see a
So...
sorcerer from a mile away.
Save again.
Too careful, you know.
But we are never too sure. So, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a great day, night, or whatever time it is for you. Take care of yourself too. And well, bye bye to you. And well, I never know what to say when I end stream, so bye bye.